Hey everyone, welcome to Duncan's Review. My name is Duncan Dimanche, and today I want to teach you guys how to make a leather harness in less than 30 minutes for less than $70. And the awesome part about this, it's very simple. You can do it at home. Just need a few tools and that's it. The harness is made in 3 pieces. The main part, so the harness, that I made from 2 belts. Then we got these things, we're gonna call them sliders. They're the thing that attaches to the harness and to your camera. And you get the quick release here and the safety cable, very important part. The reason why I decided to make one myself, it's because it's very expensive. It goes up to $300 and more if you want to buy one new. And I really think that it's super simple to do. And I'll show you guys actually at the end where you can get this thing already made. And if you get this already made, it's going to cost you a bit more, but all you really have to do is get 2 belts, pinch a hole in the back, and that's it, you're good to go. I'm going to put links below where you can get all the tools and all the parts to make the leather harness. And before we start, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and hit the like button about 4 or 5 times just to make sure. And leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys, are willing to put the time in order to do this, if it's worth the money. Because I made this for only $70 and I think it's super worth it, but let me know. Alright, so here's the list of the things you're gonna need, and make sure that the belts and the metal D-rings and the, those metal clips are the same size. Here I used an old D-ring from an old sport bag, so I saved a few bucks here. You just have to hook them up and then make an infinite sign or an 8. And you'll see here what I did. It's pretty simple. Just like that. Once you get that, you can put it on and make sure that the belt buckles are the right way. See, they're facing up. And here's how not to do it. I hope that I'm clear on this. See, they're facing down, they need to be facing up like shown on the right. Once you get that, just adjust them and have someone, I like having it up more, but have someone mark where you want it. I had a hard time because I was on my own here, but once you get that, then you just have to make a hole. So you measure it, if you haven't done that already. Make sure that's very important, they have to be in the same distance. You can use an electric drill if you want to make holes also, it works. It's just not as handy. But here we go, and here I put the rivets. I used one that was a bit too tall in length, so you see it's sticking out too much. So you won't have something that is not flush, but almost. And but it still worked, it's just not ideal. You have to hit it about 4 times, not more. They said 2 to 4 times, and you don't have to hit too hard. Once you've done that, just hook it up again, and then that's what it should look like. Put it on again and see if it's good. The good part about this is you can always readjust with the belt holes to your likings. And now we have to make the sliders. And I used this one on the right as a model. And so you just have to measure. Make sure that they're not too long. You don't want them to drag on the floor when you're kneeling down or sitting down. So here you go, you just make holes. I made 2 holes, I just want to have a safe for one. I think it's better than just making 1 hole. And then yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Mark it, hit it. You have to choose which side of the leather you want to be shown, and choose the correct side of the rivet just for the aesthetic part of it. See how flush it is? It's the perfect size. I used the middle, I used the medium one. I had 3 sizes, and that worked the best. See how much it sticks out? Just a tiny bit. Not too much, but just perfect. Do the same for the other side with the D-ring. And that's it. Look how nice it is. Do the same for the other one. And now you put the strap screw on the lens or the camera that you want to attach to it. For this purpose, I showed you with the lens and a camera. And just put the straps like that. Put the slider in. I didn't have it yet when I made this video, but put the safety tether in. It's very important. And there you go. Alright guys, so I had time to use this harness and I really love it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just make sure that you're, sizing it correctly, because when I'm sitting down, it touches the ground, and I would like, the cameras to not touch the ground if I'm sitting down or kneeling down on the ground. So make sure you get the right, length and so on. And you can always adjust, the length of the harness. One thing you need to be aware is the quality of the material that you're getting. I would not buy it on Amazon. I'm going to put the link so you can see what you need to buy, but do not buy those things on Amazon because the reviews are actually awful. And I bought 2 and one is okay, I'll keep it, but the other one is just horrible and I know it's not going to last that long. There's a brand Holdfast that makes a slider like that for $27. So you get the latch, you get the safety cable also as well with it. So I think it's worth looking into that. And so all you would really have to buy is 2 belts and those rivets, and that's it. So I would recommend you guys just to do that and not make your own unless you have some really good quality material that you can rely on. But at the end, I think it's going to cost you more. I think $27 for this little slider here is a very sweet deal. I know it's going to be more expensive, but it's going to be safer. I really don't feel safe with this on. It's why you have the latch, the safety latch. Do not go around with that one. It's really, I've broken a lens before by not having one of those. And those double camera harness are the only option really if you want to carry 2 cameras around for a shoot or for a project. I used to have one of those when I had a single camera, and then when I had 2 cameras for a project, I would put one like this and the other one around. So I really love those camera harness and they look cool. I think they look very professional and pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, that's it for this DIY. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something from it, and I surely hope that I managed to convince you to try it and make one for your own. And if you did enjoy it, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already, and leave me a feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys use those kind of harness, and hit the like button about 4 or 5 times just to make sure, and I'll see you guys in the next video.